So hi guys, welcome back to the ICC Women's T20 World Cup of 2026. India women taking on Bangladesh women in match number 23 of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2026. India women losing their previous game against South Africa, a game which they thought that they should have won. It slipped out of their hands. Meanwhile, Bangladesh women, they won against Pakistan women in their previous game, defending 124. Bangladesh managed to beat Pakistan women, and Bangladesh women have 2 wins out of 3 games, and India women also have 2 wins from 3 games. So this is a must-win game for both these teams, that is for sure. And Bangladesh women have won the toss and elected to bat first, and I think that is a good decision taken by Bangladesh because their strength is to bat first and put the runs on the board. And good to see Renuka Singh Thakur and appeal for LBW here, but the umpire says not out. Good to see Renuka Singh Thakur playing in the 11. Many people were screaming, bring Renuka Singh Thakur into the playing 11, bring Renuka Singh Thakur into the playing 11. A world-class swing bowler like Renuka Singh Thakur cannot warm the bench. Bring her into the 11. That is what everyone was screaming, and finally she has been brought into the 11. In fact, India women have made 2 changes. Radha Yadav and Renuka Singh Thakur come into the playing 11 in place of Arundhati Reddy and Prema Rawat. So I think those are 2 good changes made by India women. And as far as Bangladesh women are concerned, they are unchanged coming into this match. So yeah, Renuka Singh Thakur is very important because they will be playing a very important game against Australia women at Lord's. And definitely the ball will nip and swing around at Lord's. So Renuka Singh, a bowler like Renuka Singh Thakur will be very important against Australia in Lord's conditions. As we see a good over building up here, 4 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. So it was a setback for India women in the previous game, but they are still not out of the tournament. They still have chances of making it through to the semi-finals. It is not impossible at all for India to beat Australia. They have shown it in the One Day International World Cup before this. So definitely, if anyone is capable of beating Australia, India is capable of doing that. Well, too many wides here in this over. 5 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Dilhara Akhtar and Juwaria Ferdas opening the batting for Bangladesh women as usual. Nandini Sharma is playing obviously, but Arundhati Reddy has been benched and Renuka Singh Thakur has come in, a very good move. Last ball of the over coming up. That's pulled away leg side. Fielder takes the catch right down the throat of deep mid wicket. Renuka Singh Thakur brought into the team and picks up her first wicket, already making an impression for herself and trying to keep her place for the all-important Australia clash, you would think. Looking to pull it away there, but pulls it straight into the hands of that fielder there. Was placed correctly at deep mid-wicket. Completes the catch, and India women get their first breakthrough. And once again, Bangladesh losing an early wicket in the power play. It's become a regular habit for Bangladesh to lose early wickets. Dilara Akhtar is out after scoring 4 runs from 8 balls. And Bangladesh women are 8 for 1 after 2 overs. Well, if Bangladesh scores 123 against India, I really doubt whether that will be enough to defend against a team like India women. They defended it against Pakistan because Pakistan's batting has been very poor in this tournament. But India women are not like that. They have plenty of experience. They are a good team actually. So this is why they brought Renuka Singh Thakur into the playing 11 and she is struck in the power play. This is exactly what India women wanted. And now Sri Charini is the new bowler into the attack. Shobana Mostri is the new batter to the crease at the non-striker's end. Juwaria Ferdas defends it to covers. Dot ball to start the over from Charini. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, top edge over the slips. And Juaria Furdas will come back for 2. Couple of runs for Juaria Furdas. So Bangladesh women defeated Netherlands, defeated Pakistan. You can say that Bangladesh women have won both their winnable games in this group. If they are able to beat India or South Africa, it will be a big upset. That is for sure. This time punched again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Charini, bowling good lines and good lengths. Spinners have been good actually for India women, particularly Sri Charini. She has impressed a lot in this tournament. That Renuka Singh Thakur should have been brought in much earlier. She should have played in the South African clash. But nevertheless, they're still not out of it, and they can use this game as a practice to try and prepare for the clash against Australia, which will be a must-win game for India women, obviously. Because India women's net run rate is really good, so even a win against Australia can take them through to the semi-final, because South Africa's net run rate is still in the negatives. Oh, that's a top edge. Should be out here. Should be out. Fielder! Oh, puts it down. Puts it down. Goodness gracious me. Who is that fielder there? Should have been a simple catch. But it's been put down. Couple of runs taken by Juaria Furdas. We have seen some easy catches going down from the India women fielders. We saw it from Radha Yadav in the previous game. That was a shocker. And now another catch put down. Last ball of the over coming up. And it's defended again. Who beats the outside edge. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Sri Charini. And Bangladesh women are 12 for 1 after 3 overs. So Renuka Singh Thakur continuing into her second over, and that's on the pads, flicked away by Shobana Mostri towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. If Bangladesh really need to win this game, then they need to get to around 150, 160, which I don't know whether they're capable, because their batting has struggled in this tournament, in all honesty. Oh, it's again down the leg side, looking to flick it away. It's another dot ball. In fact, it's given as a wide by the umpire. So Renuka Singh Thakur has to reload that one again. This time driven again down the ground. And beats those fielders for 4. Beautiful shot there from Juaria Furdas. Straight drive. Beating that fielder at mid-on and mid-off. And the first boundary of the innings for Bangladesh women comes on the bat of Juaria Furdas. This time driven again towards covers, and another dot ball from Renuka Singh Thakur. This time driven straight towards mid-on. Another dot ball. Good bowling here from Renuka Singh Thakur. This time again driven straight to that same fielder again at mid-on. 3 consecutive dot balls from Renuka Singh Thakur. So last ball of the over coming up. Oh, clears the front leg, that swings it leg side. Oh dear, put down again and 4 more. What is happening with the fielding of the India women fielders? Once again, it's Radha Yadav who has put it down. Well, we were talking about Radha Yadav as a superb fielder. Are we being mistaken here? We saw 2 dropped catches in the previous game and now another dolly. It's another sitter going down. What is happening with Radha Yadav in this tournament? I am not able to understand. Boundary to finish that over. 10 runs came from that over and Bangladesh women are now 22 for 1 after 4 overs. So Sri Charini continuing into her second over, starts with a dot ball. This time another single taken by Shobhana Mostri gives the strike back to Jwaria Furdas. Oh, looking to swing it leg side. Oh, puts in the dive again at short third man but unable to catch it. And another catch goes down. This is not good at all from the fielders of India women. You need to take your catches at this level. Once again looking for the big shot. Good effort there at short third man, but you need to take those catches. Jwaria Furdas is taking her chances here. She's trying to play traditional T20 cricket, that is for sure. Goes again. It's in the gap. And that'll be 4. Good placement, good timing. Is it her day today, Jwaria Furdas? 2 catches gone down. And she picks up the 3rd boundary in this innings. This time swept again towards deep mid wicket, and Shobhana Mostri picks up another single. Last ball of the over, and this time cut away again. Oh, past that fielder at point, beautiful placement. And that'll run away for 4 as well. Just a little bit of width on offer. And Shobhana Mostri ends the over with a boundary. 10 runs came from that over. Bangladesh women really batting well here. 32 for 1 after 5 overs. So 32 for 1 after 5 overs, and Shafali Verma is back into the attack now. She conceded 3 runs in her first over. Bangladesh batters finding the boundaries. This partnership now 24 from 18 balls, and Bangladesh batters batting at a strike rate. Bangladesh batters batting at a run rate of above 6 in itself is an improvement, in all honesty, because generally they always bat at 5 or 4 runs an over, or even 3 runs an over, but this time around they are batting above 6. As we see an outside edge here towards third man, coming back for 2 now, and Juaria Furdas will pick up another couple of runs to start the over. This time, it's it down the ground, pass mid off, 4 more. Juaria Furdas batting really well here. Smashing it straight back down the ground for 4. Bangladesh going along really nicely here. I think that win against Pakistan has given them a lot of confidence. This is really good batting. This time it's defended again towards point, and another dot ball from Shafali Verma. This time Juaria Furdas flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Last ball of the over. It's short again. Pulled away towards deep mid wicket, and Shobana Mostri picks up. Shobana Mostri picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Shafali Verma, and Bangladesh off to a good start here. Bangladesh women are 40 for 1 after 6 overs after the power play, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break, and Nandini Sharma is the new bowler into the attack for India women. Shobana Mostri is on strike. And it's on the stumps, driven down the ground to long on. And Shobana Mostri picks up another single to start the over. Juaria Furdas back on strike. And this time drives it away again towards deep extra covers. Another single for Juaria Furdas. This time guided again. Past that fielder at short third man. That'll run away for four. Delicate touch from Shobana Mostri. And picks up another boundary. And Bangladesh, this partnership now 38 from 27 is looking really good. India are showing vulnerability in their bowling against Bangladesh women. I don't know whether this is a good sign or not. Short and wide. It's cut away again straight to point. And a dot ball here from Nandini Sharma. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time driven again towards deep extra covers. And Shobana Mostri picks up another single. Seven runs have come from this over, still one ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's a short ball. Was looking for the pull. Is it too high? I don't think so. It's another dot ball to finish the over though. 7 runs came from that over. And Bangladesh women are 47 for 1 after 7 overs. So Deepti Sharma as the new bowler into the attack for India women, and straight away Shobana Mostri flicks it away towards mid-wicket, deep square leg, and picks up another single to start the over. This time pulled again leg side towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. 2 singles to start this over. Current run rate 6.68, which is a good thing for Bangladesh. tossed up on the stumps, and Shobana Mostri defends it back at the bowler. Another dot ball here. This time again goes onto the back foot, flicks it away towards mid wicket, and Shobana Mostri picks up another single. 50 comes up for Bangladesh women. 50 comes up in 7.4 overs at the loss of 1 wicket. It's been a terrific, improved batting performance from Bangladesh. I don't know whether it will win them this game, but definitely an improved performance. As this time again tossed up, and Joria Furda sits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Last ball of the overs, helped on its way to short fine leg, can't take the single though. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Dipti Sharma, and Bangladesh women are 51 for 1 after 8 overs. Nandini Sharma into the attack, appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Joria Furdas was looking to play across the line there. Are they going to go for the review here? That is the big question. No, they are not. Well, Harmanpreet Kaur is having some discussion here with the umpires. I'm not quite sure what the discussions are about. Oh, edged past the third man fielder. That'll run away for 4. Fortune favouring Bangladesh at the moment. Joria Furdas throwing her bat at everything. That's raced off the outside edge. And another boundary here. Bangladesh going along nicely. Can they get to that 140, 150? Try and post a challenging total on the board. This time it's driven in the air towards deep extra covers, and Joria Furdas picks up another single. Well, it's a no ball as well. Nandini Sharma has overstepped. No ball, free hit. Goodness gracious me, what are they doing here, India women bowlers? Well, Nandini Sharma is not having the best of times in this tournament so far, that is for sure. Free hit delivery coming up, and that's a wide as well from Nandini Sharma. So she has to reload the free hit. Oh my goodness. So free hit will continue for Nandini Sharma. And the 50 partnership also comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from 38 balls between Shobana Mostri and Joria Ferdas. Still the free hit coming up. So free hit delivery, Shobana Mostri. Oh, going for the cut shot, unable to make connection. So the free hit does not cost much for India women. Three more deliveries left in this over. This time flicked again, left side. And another single for Shobana Mostri. Joria Ferdas back on strike. Two more deliveries left in this over. The fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, driven in the air and taken. Soft dismissal, chipped back at the bowler. And Nandini Sharma strikes for India. Breaks the partnership here. Just looking to play her shots, and I think that's not a bad idea at all to play her shots. But hitting it straight back at Nandini Sharma, caught and bowled. And the second wicket falls for Bangladesh. Very, very soft dismissal in all honesty. And the 50 plus 51 run partnership has been broken. Joria Ferdas is gone after scoring 33 from 31 balls, and Bangladesh women are 59 for 2 after 8.5 overs. So Nigar Sultana Jyoti is the new batter to the crease, the captain of Bangladesh women, coming in at number 4. 8 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over, and it's defended again towards point. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 8 runs it is from that over, including the wicket of Joria Ferdas. Bangladesh women are 59 for 2 after 9 overs. So Deepti Sharma is into the attack. Deepti Sharma continuing into her second over, and Shobana Mostri hits it towards deep square leg and starts the over with another single. Nigar Sultana Jyoti is back on strike, not yet off the mark. This time again flicked away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. No, doesn't take the single. Another dot ball from Deepti Sharma. This time flicked again straight to mid wicket. Make that another dot ball. Three more deliveries left in this over. This time tossed up, hits it down the ground to long on. And Nigar Sultana picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Shobana Mostri back on strike. Sweeps. Fine leg will be there. They'll get the single. Good over this from Deepti Sharma, but she's been wicketless since yesterday. I don't know whether that is a concerning factor, because wickets are very, very important. Previous match she was very expensive, went for 44 runs in her 4 overs. Last ball of the over, tossed up again, hits it down the ground to long on. And Nigar Sultana Jyoti picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over. And Deepti Sharma now has none for 8 in her 2 overs. And Bangladesh women are 63 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So Radha Yadav is the new bowler into the attack and starts with a wide outside the off stump. Has to reload again. An improved batting performance from Bangladesh here. They've always been that team that has batted at a very low run rate, but today they have improved that aspect. That's driven again towards deep extra covers. They'll come back for 2. Another couple of runs for Nigar Sultana. This time punch down the ground towards long on, and Nigar Sultana picks up another single. Shobana Mostri is back on strike. Ooh, nice and full, looking for the drive. They're unable to make connection right up there in that block hole. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Full again straight to covers. They're not able to find the gap here, you would think. This time goes down the ground, not enough power. Long on comes around. And another single for Shobana Mostri. So now the boundaries have dried up a little bit. Joria Furdas was finding the boundaries. But now that she has been dismissed, last ball of the over has flicked again down the ground to long on, and Shobana Mostri picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Radha Yadav. Bangladesh women are 69 for 2 after 11 overs. So 9 overs left in this innings, and at the moment Bangladesh, you would think they are batting well at the moment. Renuka Singh Thakur is back into the attack now for India women. Edge past the keeper, and that'll run away for 4. Very, very delicate there. Just going past that keeper there, Richa Ghosh. And into the boundary for 4. First boundary for the captain, Nigar Sultana Jyoti. The Bangladeshi batters continuing to build the pressure on the Indian bowlers. This time Nigar Sultana drives it again straight to covers, straight to point, and another dot ball from Renuka Thakur. Inside edge this time, a little bit of inward movement once again for Renuka Singh Thakur. And Nigar Sultan again picks up another single. Well, if Bangladesh can get to 140, 150, that will really pose a challenge to India's batting. The India women will still back themselves to chase it down, but you never know with the Bangladesh bowlers actually. Bangladesh women have a very good bowling attack. If they can get both the openers of India out early, then they will be in with a chance. Let's cut away again, straight to short third man. Another dot ball from Renuka Singh Thakur, who's been bowling really well so far. On the pads, flicked away, short fine leg is there in time. And it's another dot ball here from Renuka Singh Thakur. This time cut away. Oh, good fielding at point. And Shobana Mostri picks up another single to finish that over. So 6 runs came from that over from Renuka Singh Thakur, and Bangladesh women are 75 for 2 after 12 overs. So 8 more overs left in this innings. This partnership now 16 from 19 balls between Shobana Mostri and Nigar Sultana. They have a big hitter in Shorna Akhtar down the order. She's a big hitter of the ball, can find those boundaries at will. That is why I think Bangladesh women batting first is a really good move actually, because that is their strengths. Playing to your strengths are important. Radha Yadav continuing and has flicked away again. Nigar Sultana picks up Shobana Mostri picks up another single. Too many dropped catches today from India once again. Catching is suddenly becoming a concern even for a fielder like Radha Yadav. This time again driven down the ground to long on. And another single here. You've got to take your catches when it matters. If you drop your catches, then it will prove to be very costly. And India women dropping too many catches, you would think. Even in the previous game, Marazan Cap should have been out earlier, but the catch was put down by Radha Yadav. A lollipop of a catch dropped at long on. Goes again in the air and another. Oh, in fact, they're showing the highlights reel. Highlights reel they're showing, sorry. It's not live. Thought for a moment it was a live reel. It's tossed up this time and Nigar Sultana down the ground. Picks up another single. So 4 singles in this over. Still 2 balls left. Down the track, in the air and straight into the hands of mid-off. They won't drop that. And Radha Yadav gets a breakthrough. She dropped a catch earlier on, but she's picked up a wicket now. Nicely tossing it up there. Shobana Mostri using her feet, looking to go over the top, but hitting it straight into the hands of mid-off. And breaks another partnership here. 3rd wicket falls for Bangladesh. Just not able to clear that fielder at mid-off. Simple catch completed. And Bangladesh lose their 3rd wicket. Shobana Mostri is out after scoring 22 from 26 balls. And Bangladesh women are 79 for 3 after 12.5 overs. So Sharmin Akhtar is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. She has not been able to perform in that number 3 position. That's why she's coming in at number 5. So one more delivery left in this over. Again round the wicket to Sharmin Akhtar, and that's cut away again. Straight to the fielder. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, and including the wicket of Shobana Mostri. And Bangladesh women are 79 for 3 after 13 overs. So 7 overs left in this innings, and Bangladesh looking to build on this and try and probably get to 130, 140, which still don't know whether it will be enough or not. And at least they can give themselves a chance by getting to those scores. Nandini Sharma back into the attack. Oh, that's beautifully placed. Past that fielder at 3rd man. That'll run away for 4. And Nigar Sultana Jyoti does not have that much power to hit sixes. But she's more of timing and placement and picks up her second boundary in this innings. This time driven again towards deep extra covers, and again good placement there from Nigar Sultana. That's what I was talking about actually. She's more of she looks for timing and placement. She does not try to overhit the ball. I mean, there are a few legends who have been like that. Legends like Kane Williamson, even a player like Jemima Rodriguez. They are not power hitters. They only look to place. They only look for timing more than raw power. And maybe Nigar Sultana is also one of those kind of players. But Nigar Sultana needs to work on her strike rates. Sometimes her strike rates are really too low for T20 cricket. In T20 cricket, your strike rate needs to be around 150 to 200. Even if you are relying on timing and placement, the strike rates need to be a little higher. You cannot always bat very slowly. You need to be able to find the boundaries on demand. Oh, that's too high. And given as a wide by the umpire. Nandini Sharma has to reload that one again. Now 3 more deliveries left in this over. 9 runs have come from this over so far. Oh, driven in the air and lands safely there. Sharmin Akhtar survives there and picks up another single. Just about lands safely. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Nigar Sultana is back on strike. Oh, that's guided away beautifully. It's in the gap again. And that will run away for 4, I think. Just a little bit of width on offer. Beautifully placed once again from the captain of Bangladesh. Picks up her 3rd boundary. Pure timing and placement. Much better batting here. Last ball of the over. Full toss. Swung it away leg side. It's in the gap again for 4. Poor bowling. Bowling full toss there. Missing her length big time. And Nandini Sharma has been punished today. That is for sure. 17 runs came from that over from Nandini Sharma. Bangladesh women in control here. 96 for 3. After 14 overs. It's still 6 overs left. And it's also the time for the drinks break. So 6 overs left in this innings, and can they get to 140? They surely can, if they can keep finding the boundaries like this. What happened to the Indian bowlers suddenly? They're going for so much expensive runs. This is not looking good, particularly before a big clash like the Australia one. The bowlers need to step up for India women. But if they're going to be bowling and fielding, they're going to be dropping catches like this, then then Australia will be favourites going into the game against India. Suddenly, too many catches going down. This has been a perennial problem for India women. Yes, they won the ODI World Cup last year, but their fielding and catching has been a problem which has been there for quite a long time now, which they have to fix. You cannot drop sitters. I mean, you need to understand that you are playing at the international level. So you need to be able to take simple catches at least. Even a fielder like Radha Yadav putting down catches, that is completely unacceptable. Sri Charani now into her third over. Sharmin Akhtar sweeps leg side and picks up another single to start the over. This time on the stumps, Nigar Sultana defends it again. And another dot ball from Sri Charani. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. Again tossed up, Nigar Sultana again drives it back at the bowler, back-to-back dot balls. And this is what we are talking about actually of Nigar Sultana. She is not a power hitter. She is always looking for timing and placement. So it will be extremely tough for her to go after a spinner. Comes down the wicket again, hits it down the ground to long on. Nigar Sultana picks up another single. Oh, edged past third man. And that's running away. Will it go away for 4? No, it won't. It's pulled back inside. They'll come back for 2 though. Another couple of runs for Sharmin Akhtar. So 4 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Ooh, that's another jaffer of the delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Another dot ball to 100 comes up as well for Bangladesh. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Sri Charani. And Bangladesh women are 100 for 3 after 15 overs. Dipti Sharma now back into the attack into her third over. Nigar Sultana looking for the reverse sweep, unable to make connection. Starts with a dot ball. Sharmin Akhtar will come in after this. This time tossed up again. Nigar Sultana hits it down the ground to long on. Sharmin Akhtar hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. And there's another no ball. What is happening here? What is happening here with these bowlers of India women? This is ridiculous stuff here. No ball, free hit once again. Spinner bowling a no ball is unacceptable. The free hit delivery coming up, comes down the wicket and hits it down the ground to long on, picks up the single, so the free hit does not cost much. Just a single for Sharmin Akhtar. The Bangladesh batters are not having the power to hit sixes. That is one area which they have to improve. Power hitting is something which they are struggling. Shot this time, pulled away by Nigar Sultana towards deep mid wicket again and picks up another single. This time again flicked away by Nigar Sultana towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Around the wicket, Deepti Sharma. That's cut away again, but straight to point this time. And another dot ball. Well, Nigar Sultana is asking for something here. So many no balls. I don't know why. Last ball of the over. Down the track, flicks it away, down to long on. And Nigar Sultana picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Deepti Sharma, and Bangladesh women are 106 for 3 after 16 overs. So Radha Yadav bowling the 17th over. Nigar Sultana comes down the wicket and runs past one. Nicely tossed up by Radha Yadav. Nigar Sultana looking to play the big shots into the slog overs now. A big shot attempted and she's run past one, and Richa Ghosh takes the bails off. And the 4th wicket goes down for Bangladesh women. It's been a shoddy bowling performance so far from India women, in all honesty. And that's why Bangladesh are in a good position here. But it's been a good knock from Nigar Sultana today. Much better knock compared to the previous knocks. Nigar Sultana Jyoti out for 32, and Bangladesh women are 106 for 4 after 16.1 overs. So Shorna Akhtar outwalks Nigar Sultana, in-walks big hitting Shorna Akhtar. Can she provide that finish once again? Third ball of the over, tossed up again. Shorna Akhtar hits it down to long on, and Shorna Akhtar gets off the mark with a single. Sharmin Akhtar is back on strike. 2 Akhtars batting at the crease now. It's driven away again towards deep extra covers. Sharmin Akhtar again picks up another single. Oh, this time again punched down the ground to long on. In fact, flicked away towards deep mid wicket. Shorna Akhtar picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time driven away again by Sharmin Akhtar towards deep extra covers for another single. So good over this from Radha Yadav. 4 runs coming from this over, including the wicket of the captain Nigar Sultana. Last ball of the over. That's flicked again. Back to the bowler. Chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. Can't hit the stumps. And another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Radha Yadav, including the wicket of Nigar Sultana Jyoti, and Bangladesh women are 111 for 4 after 17 overs. So 18th over, Deepti Sharma it is, and that's on the pads, flicked away by Shorna Akhtar towards deep mid wicket, looking for 2, can't get it, just a single for Shorna Akhtar. Can they get to 140? Need a few boundaries here, Bangladesh. This time again flicked away towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single, Sharmin Akhtar. Four more deliveries left in this over. Tossed up again, Shorna Akhtar defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Deepti Sharma. Well, it's another no ball. What is happening here? What is happening here with the bowlers? No ball, free hit once again. Well, Deepti Sharma stay behind the popping crease. Free hit down the track. Shorna hits it past covers, and that will run away for 4. This time the free hit has costed a boundary. So far, so long, the free hit has not costed anything much for India. But this time around, the free hit has costed India and has costed another boundary here. And this time Shorna Akhtar flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So many no balls today from Deepti Sharma, completely unexpected. This time flicked again back to the bowler, another dot ball. This time again down the track, hits it down the ground. Long on coming around. And Shorna Akhtar picks up another single to finish the over. Sharmin Akhtar picks up another single to finish the over. So 9 runs came from that over from Deepti Sharma, and Bangladesh women are 120 for 4 after 18 overs with 2 more overs to go. So 2 more overs left in this innings, and it's going to be Radha Yadav to bowl the penultimate over, I think. Well, what has happened here? Looks like Sharmin Akhtar has retired out. So that will be considered as another wicket. Ritu Moni has come in at number 7. Maybe to maximize the last few overs. Radha Yadav bowling the penultimate over, that's flicked away by Ritu Moni towards square leg. Coming back for 2. And another couple of runs to start the over from Ritu Moni. Gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Oh, down the track, it's sliced in the air, lands short, oh my goodness, and the fielder has made a mess of it. They might push for 2 again, and they will get another 2. So Ritu Moni looking to take the aggressive option. This time swung away leg side, where Ritu Moni finds the gap, beats that fielder at deep mid wicket into the fence. A really well played sweep there, and a valuable boundary at this stage for Bangladesh. This time a ball, or has it been nicked? I think it has. In fact, she's been bowled. She's been bowled. So Radha Yadav strikes back after conceding the boundary. Was looking to give herself room there. Ritu Moni yokes herself. And another wicket goes down here for Bangladesh. 6th wicket falls. Sharmin Akhtar was retired out. And Ritu Moni was brought in to give the finishing kick to this innings. It's hit a boundary, but she has been dismissed. Ritu Moni out for 8. Bangladesh women 128 for 6 after 18.4 overs. So Rabia Khan is the new batter to the crease. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And straight away Rabia Khan gets off the mark with a single, going for the sweep there towards deep square leg, picks up the single. Sharmin Akhtar is back on strike. 9 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left, and Bangladesh are scoring more than what they scored against Pakistan women. Last ball of the over. And Shornacker gets it past mid-off. And that'll run away for 4 as well. Back to the second boundary in that over. Ends the over with a boundary. 13 runs came from that over from Radha Yadav, including the wicket of Ritu Moni. And Bangladesh women are 133 for 6 after 19 overs. So last over of the innings is going to be bowled by Sri Charani. Shornacker is on strike. And this time goes for the sweep towards deep square leg and picks up another single to start the over. Oh, second ball again gives herself room. Drives it towards point. A dot ball, valuable dot ball at this stage for Sri Charani. So 4 more deliveries left in this innings. Shornacker has hit only 1 boundary so far. And the stream got hanged here again. So looks like Shornacker has been dismissed here. Stream got hanged. So Charani gets the wicket here. 7th wicket goes down for Bangladesh. Shornacker is gone after scoring 13 from 10 balls, and Bangladesh women are 134 for 7 after 19.3 overs. Looks like she has been caught at covers there. She hit it straight into the hands of covers. Important wicket here for India. So Nahida Akhtar is coming in at number 9. 3 more deliveries left in this innings. Three more deliveries left in this innings. Nahida Akhtar can swing her bat around, that is for sure. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Goes for the reverse. Gets it on the pads. It's a dot ball. There was an appeal for LBW as well. They're asking for the review probably. They're going to go for it. That looked very, very straight. They're going for the review here. So we need to have a look at this one. The umpires have gone upstairs. We need to have a look at the review here. That looked very, very straight in front. Was there any bat involved in that? I'm not quite sure. So no bat involved in that. So it will be not out. And 2 more deliveries left in this innings. 5th ball of the over. Down the track, hits it in the air, down to long on. And taken. Second wicket fall, second wicket in this over for Charani. She has been the pick of the bowlers for India in this whole tournament. Hitting it straight down the throat of long on. Hida Akhtar has to go without scoring. 1 more delivery left in this innings. What a last over this has been. Only 1 run coming from this last over, including 2 wickets. The last ball of the innings coming up. Marufa Akhtar is the last batter to the crease for Bangladesh. Last ball of the innings coming up. This has been one heck of a last over from Sri Charani. Last ball of the innings. That's right up there in the block hole. Is driven towards covers. Misfield at covers. And they'll get 2 probably. They'll get 2. They'll come back for 2. So it's another couple of runs to finish it off. It's a fantastic last over from Sri Charani. Only 3 runs came from the last over, including 2 wickets. And Bangladesh, you would think it's a very, very improved batting performance here. They finished their full quota of 20 overs on 136 for 8. At the end of their 20 overs, it would have been much better if they could have got 140 to 150, but that was not to be for Bangladesh. And they have been restricted to 136 for 8 thanks to once again Sri Charani, the pick of the bowlers. But if you look at Bangladesh innings, they started well. They lost the wicket of Dilara Akhtar in the power play. But then Juwaria Ferd has 33 from 31 balls. Shobana Mostri 22 from 26 balls. Nigar Sultana batted at a good strike rate, 32 from 27 at a strike rate of 118.52. And towards the end, Sharmin Akhtar and Shorna Akhtar playing some cameos, taking Bangladesh to 136 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. And you look at the bowling of India women, Shafali Verma, none for 11 in her 2 overs. Renuka Singh Thakur brought back into the team, brought back into the 11, 1 for 21 in her 3 overs. And once again, the standout bowler, Sri Charani, she was standout in the previous game as well. Now standout again as well, 2 for 21 in her 4 overs. She very rarely you'll see Sri Charani going at above 6 economy. Again, economy of 5.25 today. Nandini Sharma was very expensive, 1 for 32 in her 3 overs. Deepti Sharma under 6 economy, much better. Run for 23 in her 4 overs. Although she bowled a few no balls there in the middle, should have contained that. Radha Yadav picking up 3 wickets as well, 3 for 28 in her 4 overs. But the fielding of India women has been the big concern for them. But they have restricted Bangladesh women to 136 for 8. So India women, when they come out to bat, will need 137 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs to keep their hopes of qualifying for the semi-finals still alive. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So, hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. India women off to a really good start with Smriti Mandhana. Smriti Mandhana getting an inside edge, picks up another single, 23 without loss in 2 overs. And once again, Shafali Verma giving a positive start for India women. So India women chasing only 137. It's not a big total, but a very improved batting performance from Bangladesh. Even if they lose this game, I think this batting performance deserves an appreciation for Bangladesh. They are showing why they defeated Pakistan. They are a better team than Pakistan in women's cricket, that is for sure. Second ball of the over coming up from Marufa Akhtar. The Bangladesh women are certainly a better team than Pakistan in women's cricket now. As Shafali Verma hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. The Smriti Mandhana is back on strike. This run chase is looking comfortable. All the India women looking to increase their net run rate here. This time driven again towards deep extra covers. And good fielding there at deep extra covers. And Smriti Mandhana picks up another couple of runs. So South Africa will take on Netherlands after this. Smriti Mandhana is back on strike. Marufa Akhtar coming around the wicket. It's back of the length again, punched back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Marufa Akhtar. Ooh, looking to drive it. It's gone past the keeper. And that will run away for 4, I think. Was there bat involved in that, or is it 4 byes? That is the big question. It's raced past Nigar Sultana Jyoti and into the boundary for 4. Smriti Mandhana, I think it's given us runs off the bat. So Smriti Mandhana picks up her first boundary in this innings. And looks like fielder has hurt herself in the process. Nigar Sultana looks like she has hurt her hand, her right hand. So the physio has come out to have a look at that and try and treat it. So still getting treated here. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. They're all in readiness again. Last ball of the over coming up from Marufa Akhtar. This time driven in the air and taken, is it? Has it been taken here? We're gonna have a look. Has that carried to the fielder there? It was a low catch. I think it has been completed at covers. Just checking whether the fielder has completed the catch cleanly, whether she has grounded the ball or not. That looks like a clean catch in all honesty. And Bangladesh woman needed a wicket to put some pressure. Rabia Khan, I think, has done well, so it will be out, I think. So I think this should be out here. The fielder has completed the catch, I think. So it should be out here, and Smriti Mandhana, I think, will have to go. So the first wicket will go down for India women. Yeah, it has been given out. So the first wicket goes down. Smriti Mandhana gone. Marufa Akhtar strikes. And is the bridge slightly open now for Bangladesh women? They needed to break this opening partnership. And that is exactly what they have done. Smriti Mandhana out after scoring 8 runs from 6 balls. And India women are 31 for 1 after 3 overs. So Yastika Bhatia as the new batter to the crease at the non-striker's end. Ritu Moni new bowler into the attack. And it's driven again by Shefali Verma through the covers for 4. That's a great way to treat, a great way to welcome the new bowler into the bowling crease. Smashed it through the covers there and starts the over with a boundary here, Shefali Verma. This time looking to drive again, but misses it, and another dot ball from Ritu Moni. They need to get the wicket of Shefali Verma here to try and put some pressure on India women, because Shefali Verma is the dangerous batter, can play very, very aggressively. This time again driven back down the ground, back at the bowler. Good fielding by Ritu Moni of her own bowling, and another dot ball. This time punched away through the covers again, and that won't reach the boundary. I think the ball is slowing down in the outfield. Shefali Verma picks up another couple of runs. Even in the previous game, Shefali Verma got off to a really good start in the power play, and now again she's making this a habit of providing good starts in the power play for India women. So last ball of the over coming up. That's punched down the ground. Deep mid wicket comes around and Shafali Verma picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Ritu Moni. And India women are 39 for 1 after 4 overs. So in fact still one more delivery left in this over. Yastika Bhatia is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. This flicked away this time. It finds the gap. And that'll run away for 4, I think. Yes, it does. Beats that fielder at mid-on. And Yastika Bhatia gets off the mark with a boundary to finish the over. A great way to finish the over for Yastika Bhatia and India. 11 runs came from that over from Ritu Moni. And India women are 42 for 1 after 4 overs. So it brings the equation under a run ball now. Brings the equation under a run ball for India women. 95 more needed from the last 16 overs. And this time driven again by Shafali Verma. Down the ground for 4. This is the thing with these Indian batters. They are a powerhouse. They can find these boundaries. Yet another boundary for Shafali Verma and India to start the over. This time again driven down the ground, driven towards covers, and another dot ball from Maroof Akhtar. But only 91 more needed now. It's under run a ball. India women should do this. Required run rate of 5.81. Is on the bat this time, flicked away again towards deep mid wicket. Shafali Verma picks up another single. Three more deliveries left in this over. Yastika Bhatia back on strike. Maroof Akhtar coming around the wicket. Oh, that's guided beautifully past that fielder at third man. That'll run away for 4. India doing this comfortably now. 50 comes up for India women. 50 comes up in 4.4 overs. Yastika Bhatia has faced 2 balls and hit 2 boundaries so far. Really good batting. This time driven again, straight to covers. It's a dot ball from Maroof Akhtar. One more delivery left in this over. 9 runs have come from this over so far. Yastika Bhatia 8 from 3 balls. Really good batting. Last ball of the over. Full again, driven back to the bowler. Well bowled by Maruf Akhtar. Another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And India women are 51 for 1 after 5 overs. "86 more needed now from the last 15 overs, and this partnership now 20 from 12 balls between Yastika Bhatia and Shefali Verma. Good batting here from Yastika Bhatia. So Sanchita Meghla is the new bowler into the attack. Bowled really well in the previous game against Pakistan women. This time it's short. It's pulled away again by Shefali. Picks up another single towards deep mid wicket. Yastika Bhatia is back on strike. Left arm spinner she is, Sanchita Meghla. This time flicked again down the ground to long on. And another single for Yastika Bhatia. This time, another good delivery. Shefali Verma punches it towards covers. And a dot ball here. This is a good partnership building up now. Fourth ball of the over. And tossed up, goes over the top, over mid-off. They'll run away for 4. So good with those shots, Shefali Verma. And picks up yet another boundary. Her 6th boundary in this innings. And India on course of improving that net run rate even further going forward. Goes again, same shot, same result, 1 bounce and 4 more. You cannot bowl it in the slot to Shefali Verma because she is so strong, clearing mid-off at regular intervals, back-to-back boundaries. Last ball of the over, flicked away again towards deep mid wicket, and they'll come back for 2. Another couple of runs for Shefali Verma. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs to finish the over. Great start in the power play. This 12 runs came from that over from Sanchita Meghla, and India women are 63 for 1 after 6 overs after the power play, and it's also the time for the drinks break. We come to the end of the drinks break. Ritu Moni is into her second over and has driven in the air again, but lands short of the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. Just 74 more needed now, and I think India women are thinking well. They are thinking about improving that net run rate even further, so that they can put pressure on South Africa women when they face off against Netherlands and Bangladesh, because South Africa's net run rate is currently in the negatives. So if they need to match India, then they'll need to win by huge margins in their remaining two games, which is also going to be a tough thing to do for Australia women. This time cut away again towards deep extra covers, and Yastika Bhatia picks up another single. Currently, England women are the only team that has officially qualified for the semi-final. All the other teams are still battling it out, including this group, India's group. We still don't know who is going to officially. There's still a mathematical possibility of Australia also to get eliminated. I'm not joking. There is a possibility. Australia are unbeaten with 4 wins from 4 games, but there is still a possibility of Australia getting eliminated. Yeah, so these are the point. This is the points table. You look at the net run rate of Australia women; it's plus 4.724. And the way India women are playing here, I don't think I don't know whether they'll be able to overtake the net run rate of Australia. Well, if India are able to do that, then they just simply need to win their last game and they will be through. But it's plus 2 is the difference. So India women need to chase it drastically quickly if they want to take the net run rate above Australia, which I don't know whether it's going to happen. They might go into plus 3 point something, I think, after this game. But you look at South Africa women's net run rate, minus 0.546. And let's be realistic, the battle is between Australia women, India women and South Africa women for the semi-finals in this particular group. So you look at South Africa's net run rate, it is so negative. So if they need to catch India, I think they need to win both their remaining games by around 150 odd runs. Then only South Africa women can even come close to India women's net run rate, which is also realistically it's not impossible, because South Africa are facing two relatively weaker teams in Bangladesh and Netherlands. But I think Bangladesh will give South Africa a fight, because we saw it in the previous Women's ODI World Cup, where Bangladesh didn't allow South Africa to win that easily. It went till the last over and South Africa women managed to win, if anyone remembers that game. So there is a possibility that even if South Africa women wins both their remaining games, they need to be dependent on Australia to do them a favour against India at Lords. Otherwise, still South Africa can get eliminated. And if anyone tells me that India women defeating South Africa women is impossible, then you have not watched cricket at all. You have not watched women's cricket till now. Only a mad person can tell that India women cannot defeat Australia, because India women have showed it multiple times. In fact, if there is one team that has defeated Australia multiple times in ICC knockouts or ICC crucial games, it has been India women who has been doing it. So definitely pressure will be on South Africa. They'll be taking on Netherlands after this, and South Africa will have to get that net run rate up. Otherwise, they are going to be in very, very big trouble, because you don't want to be in a position where you want to depend on other results for you to progress further in the tournament. That is the last thing any team would want. And that's cut away again by Shafali Verma. Finds the gap beautifully, finds the boundary. Beautifully cut away there towards deep extra covers. And a half century as well for Shafali Verma. 52 from 29 balls with 8 boundaries and 1 6. And a strike rate of 179.31. Yet again, Shafali Verma delivering under pressure. She's been Mr. Reliable, Mr. Dependable for India women in the last couple of years. A very, very crucial knock in this crucial game for India. This time it's tossed up again and Shafali Verma drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Rabia Khan. So we need to have a look at how South Africa performs in their remaining fixtures, whether they can even come close to the net run rate of India. Because the one thing which India women have done really well is improve their net run rate. And it was always going to be a case, isn't it? It was always going to be. It was always going to be. For India women, it was always going to be a case of whether they can defeat Australia or whether they can defeat South Africa. If India women defeats even one of them, they'll be through to the semi-final. That is what was the scenario for India women even before the start of this tournament. And I think now that India women have lost to South Africa, they have to defeat Australia. There's no doubt about that. But if India women had defeated South Africa, then they would have been through to the semi-final now itself. But that wasn't meant to be. So Nahida Akhtar is the new bowler into the attack. Bowling change for Bangladesh women. And I think Bangladesh women would not be very worried about this loss if they lose this game, because Bangladesh women might have known before the start of this tournament, they would have known that defeating India, Australia and South Africa are close to impossible for a team like Bangladesh women, although they can give South Africa a scare because South Africa are the most vulnerable team out of the three teams which I said. But Bangladesh women have beaten the two winnable games for Bangladesh women. Both of them, both those games Bangladesh have won against Netherlands and Pakistan. So I think Bangladesh women can be proud of their campaign so far. Because sometimes you need to accept that certain games, it's very, very tough to win. And I think I'm very proud of the way Bangladesh have batted today as well. To score 136 in 20 overs is also a big achievement, because generally Bangladesh are a team that is known to play very, very slowly. They are a team that plays with a run rate of 3 runs and 2 runs and over. They scored 77 runs batting out their full 20 overs against Australia. So they have struggled so much. So in that case, I think Bangladesh have done really well to. For a team like Bangladesh women to score 130 plus against a quality Indian women's bowling attack, I think that deserves a lot of appreciation. Obviously, 137 is a very, very less target to defend. So it becomes very, very tough to defend those kind of targets. But to score 136 is a commendable effort. There's no doubt about that. Well, there's an appeal for a stumping here. Umpire might want to go upstairs. Has Shafali lost her balance here? What happened there for Shafali Verma? Well, she has lost her balance there and Shafali Verma has to go. Goodness gracious me, what a time to lose a wicket. So, set batter Shafali Verma has gone after scoring 53 from 34 balls. It's been an outstanding knock. She has been stumped against the run of play. A wicket has gone down. Second wicket falls for India women, and India women are now 76 for 2 after 8.4 overs. So Richa Ghosh has been promoted up the order and has driven again straight to point. Another dot ball from Nahida Akhtar. Well, they need to improve the net run rate here. They need to. It's high time they need to accelerate and try and finish this run chase as quick as possible, India. Otherwise, I mean, their net run rate is still good enough, but there is a team called South Africa who's trying to win their winnable games by a big margin and trying to improve their net run rate. Trying to get their net run rate above India. So that is why India need to be careful. Because if we are saying that it's winnable games for India women, then it's winnable for South Africa also. So that is the competition which is going on now. Whether South Africa or India can make it through to the semi-final of this World Cup. 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Shafali Verma, and India women are now 76 for 2 after 9 overs. So Rabia Khan into the attack and comes down the wicket again as the Bhatia, but hits it towards the fielder. Dot ball to start the over. Oh, in fact, that was a catching opportunity. In fact, that was a cotton balled opportunity which has gone down. Dear, oh dear. It's gone down. Cotton bowled opportunity was gone down. Should have been taken by Rabia Khan. Second ball of the over. Goes for the paddle. It's towards fine leg. Might look for 2. In fact, it's racing away for 4. So adding insult to injury. Dropped catch of the previous delivery. And then the very next ball, it goes away for 4. And a valuable boundary. Third boundary for Rastika Bhatia in this innings. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. 4 runs have come from this over so far. This time short and wide, cut away again. It's in the gap. They might push for 3 here. Oh, it's running away for 4. No, it's not. They'll come back for 3. They'll come back for 3. Coming back for 3. Good running between the wickets. Gets Richa Ghosh back on strike. Three more deliveries left in this over. Richa Ghosh not yet off the mark. Let's cut away again. Oh, good fielding at point. And doesn't take the single ball. Wanted the single there, Richa Ghosh, but sent back. This time flicked away by Richa Ghosh down the ground. That's towards deep mid wicket, and Richa Ghosh picks up another single. 8 runs have come from that over. Still 1 ball left. Yastika Bhatia back on strike, last ball of the over. Down the track again, drives it down the ground to long off. Picks up another single to finish the over. So 10 runs came from that over from Rabia Khan. And India women are 85 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. 52 more needed from the last 10 overs. So Nahida Akhtar is back into the attack. Continuing into her second over, and Yastika Bhatia again goes down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Richa Ghosh back on strike. Around the wicket, Nahida Akhtar. That's cut away again, but straight to the fielder. Richa Ghosh not able to get the timing right. Finding fielders here. This time, width on offer, cut away, and that runs away for 4. So finally, Richa Ghosh gets going with a boundary. Beautifully cut away there. And it's raced across the outfield towards deep extra covers into the boundary for 4. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Cut away again, it's in the gap again, same shot, same result. Again found the gap beautifully and picks up yet another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Richa Ghosh. Just 43 more needed now for India women. Two more deliveries left in this over, and Richa Ghosh is batting really well. Oh, looking for the sweep, uphill for LBW, and the finger goes up. That was straight in front, I think, and gets rewarded with another wicket. Was looking for the sweep shot there. You cannot play across the line to a straight delivery. Can never ever do that. Well, Richa Ghosh has gone upstairs for the review, but that looked very, very straight in front. Just hit a couple of boundaries. Was that necessary? Was that sweep shot necessary? One will wonder. Well, still having a look at whether that is out or not out. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved in that. Moving to ball tracking. Pitching outside off. Impact is outside the line. So Richa Ghosh survives. The impact has saved Richa Ghosh there. So it will be a dot ball. Good review there from Richa Ghosh. Last ball of the over coming up. It's punched again. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Naida Akhtar. And India women are 94 for 2 after 11 overs. So India women are cruising along here. It's just a matter of how long are they going to take to chase this target down. That I think that is that is going to be the only question for India women, because they are looking to improve their net run rate. Ritu Moni, it is back into the attack. That's in the air again and taken. That covers. What is happening here? Yastika Bhatia throws it away. Was looking to go over the top of covers there, but finds the fielder at covers. Third wicket goes down. Wickets falling at regular intervals now. A soft dismissal, you have to say. Rabia Khan taking the catch at covers. Yastika Bhatia has to go. And India women, they're delaying. I mean, they know that they are winning this game, but they're losing wickets and delaying it. Yastika Bhatia out for 23. India women 94 for 3 after 11.1 overs. So Jemima Rodriguez is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. She has not had the best of tournaments so far. I mean, we have to be totally honest about this. It has been a very ordinary tournament for Jemima Rodriguez so far. And I think it's maybe to do with her batting technique as well, because she's not a power hitter of the ball. Her batting is more suitable for Jemima Rodriguez batting is more suitable for ODI cricket, but in T20s you need acceleration, you need quick boundaries, you need the capability to find the boundaries, and I think she's lacking in that aspect. Jemima Rodriguez gets off the mark with a single, so Richa Ghosh back on strike. Oh, this time again outside the off stump, Richa Ghosh going for the cut and misses it. Another dot ball from Ritu Moni. So a very, very crucial game is coming up on 28th of June. It's going to be India women versus Australia women, and depending on whether South Africa can match their net run rate or not, that will depend on so many other factors. It's flicked away leg side again towards deep mid wicket, and Richa Ghosh picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's short and wide, cut away again, but straight to the fielder again at point. They were looking for a run there, but it is a dot ball. And this is what I'm saying actually. Jemima Rodriguez, it's been a very ordinary tournament for her. She has not had the best of tournaments so far. So one more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. Flicked away again by Jemima Rodriguez towards deep mid wicket. and picks up another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over from Ritu Moni, including the wicket of Yastika Bhatia. And India women are 97 for 3 after 12 overs. So Rabia Khan is into her third over and tossed up again. Jemima Rodriguez drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Oh, looking for the sweep shot. Appeal file BW and the finger goes up. Similar shot there. She took a review and survived earlier on. Can she survive this as well? She's immediately gone for the review once again. And why are India women doing this now? Why are they losing wickets here? Fourth wicket will go down if this is out, but they've gone upstairs for the review. Now we need to see the impact on this one. Previous occasion, impact was outside, so Richa Ghosh survived. Can she survive this as well? So doesn't appear to be any bat involved in that. I need to check the impact as well. Suddenly some wickets going down at regular intervals here, and this could be the big wicket because Richa Ghosh has been the powerful striker of the ball. And suddenly now Bangladesh, although still India women are in control of this run chase, there's no doubt about that. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting, or wickets umpire's call, but it still be out. Umpire's call is out. India women will retain their review, but Richa Ghosh has to go. The decision will remain. Finger goes up. Fourth wicket goes down for India, losing a lot of wickets here in this middle period. Richa Ghosh out for 10. India women 98 for 4 after 12.2 overs. So Harmanpreet Kaur, the captain of India women, coming in at number 6. There's 39 more needed now for India, that is for sure. This time tossed up again by Rabia Khan. A little bit of an inside edge from Harmanpreet Kaur, and will get off the mark with a single. So suddenly I don't know why pressure is building on India women here. Or is there even pressure? Only 38 needed from 45. They still have Deepti Sharma and Radha Yadav to come into bat. A game in which India women should be winning by a big margin and boosting their net run rates. They are complicating it unnecessarily. It's driven down the ground by Jemima Rodriguez towards long off, picks up the single. 100 comes up for India women. 100 comes up in 12.4 overs at the loss of 4 wickets. 37 more needed now from 44 balls. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Harmanpreet Kaur is back on strike. Oh, quicker ball there, looking for the cut. Doesn't make contact. Another dot ball. Brilliant bowling from Rabia Khan. I think it was the flipper, was it? I think it was. This time Harman again goes down to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Richa Ghosh, and India women are 101 for 4 after 13 overs. Okay, so there's still some life left in this game, you would think, for Bangladesh women. Maybe if they can pick up another couple more wickets, maybe they can sense something. We are all talking about improving the net run rate, and India women have something different. 36 needed now from the last 7 overs. Naida Akhtar back into the attack. That's cut away again, straight to point. Ooh, was looking for the single there. I'll get the single. Fumble at point. I'll get the single to start the over. Second ball of the over. And that's flicked away again by Jemima Rodriguez. Is in the gap. And they'll pick up another single. This time again goes for the sweep. Square leg is there. Oh, there was a chance. Oh my god. Oh dear, the bowler fumbled it. There was a chance of a run out there. And the non-strike is there and the bowler fumbled it completely. And Jemima Rodriguez survives. Goodness gracious me. You need to at least be able to collect the throw coming in from the fielder. Look at that. Jemima Rodriguez was almost talking with Harmanpreet Kaur and the bowler fumbled it. Oh dear, what is happening here? Comedy of errors from both these teams at the moment. You need to collect the throw from the fielder. Fourth ball of the over. This time drives it down the ground to long on. And Harman again picks up another single. This time it's nice and full, driven straight to point. And another dot ball from Naida Akhtar. Goes for the reverse. Oh, there's an appeal for stumping here, or is there an appeal for caught behind? What are they appealing for? The umpire might want to go upstairs. They'll want to check the stumping. Well, they have decided not to check it. So it is a dot ball to finish the over. But an excellent over from Naida Akhtar. 3 runs came from that over. India women 104 for 4 after 14 overs. And it's also the time for the drinks break. Okay, so India women looked like they were cruising in this run chase, but now suddenly some jitters in the dugout, although they are still in control of this run chase. 33 still needed from the last 6 overs. We were talking about boosting the net run rate and all those things. I don't know whether India are thinking on those lines. The Sanjida Meghla is back into the attack. They have a lot of spinners, Bangladesh women. That's again on the stumps. Punch towards covers. Chance of run out at the bowler's end. Oh dear, where was the throw? The throw was wayward there, and Harmanpreet Kaur picks up another single to start the over. A very bad throw there. That throw should have been at the bowler. The throw was too wide. And thankfully, though, there was a fielder backing up. Otherwise, there could have been overthrow runs as well. Jemima Rodriguez is back on strike. This time goes for the cut shot towards deep extra covers. And another single for Jemima Rodriguez. Oh, quicker ball again, defended towards point. Drop and run kind of a scenario. Another single for Harmanpreet Kaur. Oh, Jemima Rodriguez goes big. Goes long enough for 6. Clears long on. So finally she decides to open up. And that is a clean strike. Over long on for a maximum. That'll release some pressure. Brings the equation requirement down to 24 needed now. First 6 of the innings for India women. In fact, second 6 of the innings, that's driven again towards deep extra covers and finds the gap. Jemima Rodriguez comes back for a couple of runs. Well, there was a chance of a run out in the previous over. If Bangladesh had used that opportunity, maybe they could have been in a better position now, but not to be. And now Jemima Rodriguez has started to score some runs. Last ball of the over. And again down the ground from Jemima Rodriguez. Long off, can't get it. Another boundary to finish the over. An expensive over from Sanjida Meghla. 15 runs came from that over. And India women now coasting along 119 for 4 after 15 overs. So 18 needed in the last 5 overs for India women. It's going to be Ritu Moni who is back into the attack for Bangladesh. This time pulled down the ground towards long on. And Harmanpreet Kaur picks up another single to start the over. 17 needed now. Jemima Rodriguez is back on strike. This time driven straight down the ground. Oh dear, misfield at long off into the boundary for 4. Now the fielding of Bangladesh is not up to the mark. Now that should have been stopped at long off. Naida Akhtar letting it go through. And yet another boundary for Jemima Rodriguez. Goes again, down the ground again, long on, can't stop it, back-to-back boundaries from Jemima Rodriguez. We said that she's short of runs in this tournament, and I think she heard us saying that. So she's decided that, okay, a gentleman there has said that I'm short of runs in this tournament, let me show him my range of shots. And this is exactly what Jemima Rodriguez is capable of. Why didn't she do this earlier in the tournament? No one knows. But at least she's doing it now. 26 from 14 balls. And now down to single digits, just 9 more runs needed for victory. Goes again, but he sliced it big time and taken at point. But I think the damage has been done. She's got the runs that was needed, but she sliced it to point. 5th wicket goes down for India women. And Ritu Moni gets the breakthrough. It's all too late, you would think, for Bangladesh. It went off the outer half of the bat. Really good catch at point. And Jemima Rodriguez has to go. So Jemima Rodriguez is gone after a good knock of 26 from 15 balls. And India women are now 128 for 5 after 15.4 overs. It's just 9 runs away from winning this game. So Deepthi Sharma is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 7. It's flicked away again by Deepthi Sharma towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. So they are going to improve their net run rate. They might win it with more than 3 overs to spare. That is what India women are looking to win it with. This time again driven down the ground to long on, and Harmanpreet Kaur picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Ritu Moni, including the wicket of Jemima Rodriguez. And India women are 130 for 5 after 16 overs. 7 runs needed for victory. Can they finish it in this over? That is the big question. Naida Akhtar now into her last over, and that's cut away straight to point. Dot ball to start the over from Naida Akhtar. Slow through the air, Harmanpreet Kaur going for the drive, missing it. Don't know what kind of an innings this is from Harmanpreet Kaur. 8 from 12 balls, hasn't quite got going, but only 7 more runs needed for victory. Basically 2 hits away, they need to finish it in this over and improve their net run rate significantly. That's swept away. Has she found the gap? Yes, she has. No one there, a deep square leg, and Harmanpreet Kaur gets the boundary. And now just 3 away now, India women. That's a very good shot. She's so good with the sweep shot, Harmanpreet Kaur, and a valuable boundary. Fourth ball of the over coming up. On the stumps, defended towards covers. Oh, there was a shy at the stumps there, but Harmanpreet Kaur gets the single. Two away now, and I think they're going to win by a good margin here. Winning with 3 overs to spare is still a good margin. They'll improve their net run rate. They put a lot of pressure on South Africa women. Their remaining 2 games to catch up with the net run rate of India women. South Africa are going to play against Netherlands after this, and that is going to be South Africa are favourites to win that game, but by what margin are they going to win? That is going to be the big question for them. So 2 needed now for victory. Full toss, Deepti Sharma puts it away. And that's 1 bounce and 4 towards deep mid wicket. And that is it. Game, set and match to India women. They needed to win it. They needed to win it quickly to try and boost their net run rate even further. And that is exactly what they have done. They won it with more than 3 overs to spare, which is going to increase their net run rate even further. And I think it will set up a virtual knockout clash against Australia at Lord's 2 days later, and it's going to really put the pressure back on South Africa women now to try and catch the net run rate of India women in their remaining 2 games as well. South Africa women will be up against Netherlands after this, and South Africa need to beat Netherlands and Bangladesh. Both teams they need to beat by 150 runs if they want to catch the net run rate of India and Australia, which is going to be a Herculean task in itself. They can beat both the teams, but beating both the teams by 150 runs, like Bangladesh and Netherlands are not noobs, right? They are also cricket teams. Winning a T20 game by 150 runs is a very, it's a rare occasion. You get those kind of wins. But South Africa have to win by those margins because their net run rate is in the negative. And if they are not able to get their net run rate up, if they just win their remaining 2 games, then they have to depend on Australia women to defeat India women. Because otherwise, if India women defeats Australia, then South Africa will be eliminated and India will go through to the semi-final because of the better net run rate. So improving the net run rate becomes a very important factor for South Africa women in their remaining 2 games if they don't want to depend. Well, they'll still need to depend on Australia to beat India, but if they are able to improve the net run rate and get it above India, then India will be under pressure not only to win against Australia but to win by a margin. But if it is just about winning against Australia, then you never know. On that day, if India women plays well, then they can defeat Australia, and that could be curtains for South Africa, and that is not the kind of position which South Africa women want to be in. So definitely, I think, but it's going to be a very tough ask to overtake the net run rate of India women and Australia, because both of them are having, the net run rate looks uncatchable in all honesty for both of them. But South Africa women have to try because, I mean, nothing comes without trying, isn't it? Just give it a try. Let's see whether you can catch the net run rate. Let's see whether you are able to qualify for the semi-final. And that is what South Africa need to hope, and they need to give it a try. But India have done their job here. Terrific run chase. Winning this comfortably. They almost made a mess of the run chase when they lost wickets in the middle. But then Jemima Rodriguez played a crucial knock there towards the end. I was saying that she was short of runs. And she would have been short of runs. There was a run-out opportunity as well, which was missed by Bangladesh early on in her innings. Otherwise, maybe Jemima Rodriguez could have been dismissed early on in her innings, but that didn't happen. And then Jemima Rodriguez capitalized on it and scored a quick-fire 26 from 15 balls. And I think this innings will give Jemima Rodriguez a lot of confidence. And Shafali Verma, as usual, providing good starts in the power play for India. She's been doing that throughout this tournament so far. 53 from 34 balls with 8 boundaries and 1 6 at a strike rate of 155.88 for Shafali Verma. Yastika Bhatia also played well, 23 from 18 balls. Richa Ghosh 10 from 12 balls. And target was not big enough, in all honesty. 137 was always going to be easily chaseable. And in the end, India women chasing it down with 19 balls remaining and boosting their net run rate. We need to see the updated points table so that we can tell you the net run rate of India women now, because it's a really good win, a really big win as far as India women is concerned. Well, Bangladesh bowlers tried really hard. I mean, Bangladesh can still be proud of themselves, because sometimes you need to accept the reality that Bangladesh, Bangladesh can certainly defeat India, Australia and South Africa provided their batting has enough firepower and they are able to score 160, 170, 180 consistently. But if Bangladesh are not able to do that in their batting, then they have to play with their limitations. And with their limitations, they have managed to beat Netherlands women and Pakistan women. So Bangladesh need to be proud of that. With all these limitations in their batting, they don't have firepower in their batting. You need to be open and honest. Bangladesh don't have batters. In fact, I think Bangladesh batters have not even hit a 6 in the last. You just look at this game. In the first innings, have Bangladesh hit a 6? I don't think so. Yeah, Bangladesh batters haven't even hit 1-6 in this innings. And I think even in that game against Pakistan, which they won, even in that game, Bangladesh batters didn't even hit a single 6. So if you are not able to hit a 6 in T20 cricket, then that shows that you are lacking firepower. And with all these limitations, you have managed to beat Netherlands and Pakistan. So as a Bangladesh fan, you need to be proud of those two wins. Just imagine if Bangladesh can improve their batting and bring in some power hitters for T20 cricket, then definitely they'll be able to beat even bigger teams like India or Australia or South Africa. So I think that is where I think Bangladesh will have to focus. But with all these limitations, I think scoring 136 today was a big achievement as far as Bangladesh women is concerned. And they also made a match out of it, in all honesty. So let's look at Bangladesh's bowling performance today. Marufa Akhtar 1 for 28 in her 3 overs. Sanjida Meghla none for 39 in her 3 overs. Ritu Moni 2 for 29 in her 4 overs. Rabia Khan also bowled well, 1 for 19 in her 3 overs. And Nahida Akhtar 1 for 24 in her 3.5 overs as well. So yeah, I just told the drawback of Bangladesh, like they need more 6 hitters in their team, which is what they are missing. They are not even able to hit 1-6 in a T20 innings, and that is not a good situation to be in. So that is where they need to work on. But Bangladesh can be incredibly proud of how they are performing, and they only need to try to improve from here. But as far as India women is concerned, a comprehensive win by 5 wickets. They have still not put in the updated points table, which we need to look at to see where India women are placed at the moment. I think definitely they are below. Their net run rate is still below Australia, but their net run rate would have improved slightly. That put more pressure on South Africa. Yeah, so if you look at the points table here, India women's net run rate is still plus 2.27. a slight test of improvements in their net run rate. South Africa women's net run rate is minus 0.55. So, as I said, they need to win both their remaining games by 150 runs if South Africa need to come up. So, we need to see whether South Africa women can do that. But a really good win here for India women by 5 wickets. They have defeated Bangladesh women and keep their chances of qualifying for the playoffs. India women stay alive in this competition and they are still alive in the race to qualify for the semi-finals. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2026, and also MLC is also happening, so we'll cover that tournament as well. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.